Hello everybody, my name is Joe Cobes. Welcome to the YouTube video. Today we're going to be doing a case mod video. Now, the main reason I'm doing this is because it's kind of overheating slightly. I'm getting to a point where it's just getting hotter and hotter, and I believe the pump in my radiator is starting to go bad, but I kind of wanted to redo everything anyways. I wanted to modify it, so that's what this video is about. We did get the modifications complete, and we did do a bunch of stress testing, and it's 10 degrees Celsius cooler across the board. But as you can see here, my CPU is reaching 77 degrees max temperature. This was under DaVinci Resolve editing and while recording OBS and stress testing it and doing as much to it as I could. So I have some issue with the CPU. This used to sit around 65 degrees Celsius under full load, so this is still very hot compared to what it used to be. And like I said, this is after the case mod, but the memory, or sorry, not the memory, the hard drives that I have in here are sitting at 10 degrees Celsius cooler. I did buy heat sinks for them as well. These don't really want to be in the 80s to 90 range Celsius. That's a little bit too much. And under idle with the old case, before I'd put fans in it and modified it, they were getting up into the 55 degrees Celsius with zero work, just idling, which was a little bit too warm for me. Right now they're nice and cool, but the computer itself is nice and cool. Once the GPU heats up, and the GPU will get into the 80s, these spike up in temperature as well. So we still need to do some modifications to the GPU. We need to repaste it, and we might put on better thermal pads, but we need to figure out what size we need and if we actually need to do that. If the pasting fixes the issue, then we're going to just leave it alone. If it's still getting a little warm, we'll put on some better thermal pads. And on the back plate of the GPU, we might put thermal pads there. We have some extras laying around, and we might just stick on some extras on the back, unless it has them already. I'm not sure if it does. But all that being said, I hope you enjoy the case mod video. I hope you understand what I've done. There's one thing that's weird where I put my fans on the outside of the case on the top. This is because I have a clearance issue on the inside. It will hit my memory if I keep the radiator and the fans on the inside. So we moved everything kind of outside of the case, and the radiators inside of the case. The main reason for this is I care about the Noctua fans more than I care about the case. So we decided to cut out a piece of metal to get better airflow and then mount the fans on the outside because you won't see it anyways. It works, it's fine, but enjoy the video and I'll see you around. Here is our finished product. Don't really like this, but whatever. It fits. I'd rather not cut a fan to get it to fit in there, so we cut the case. And here's the front. Alright, so that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. We might do a very small part 2 where we add the heat sinks to the two NVMe hard drives or SSDs, or we might add into that video where we take apart the GPU, repaste it, and repad it if it needs to be repadded, and then do a thermal test, and I'll talk about the thermals a little bit and what I think was worth it, what I don't think was worth it, and I'll give my opinion on the case mod plus the Noctua fans that I had bought. The fans were actually quite expensive. I have never bought fans that expensive before, and I figured everything else I have in the case, let's just go all out and get the nicest fans I can find. So I hope you guys enjoy your night or your evening or your morning. Take care, and thanks for watching.